If you feel that your level of creativity is exactly the same as this bottle of water over here, then today in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what you need to be doing in order to create good, engaging ads that is going to be converting, that is going to help you sell your product and offer, even if you feel that you're not a creative person. And today, I'm going to be showing you behind the scenes to actually how we do it. And after what we've discovered, after spending millions of dollars in ads in over 20,000 plus ad creatives. And today, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes to exactly how that looks like. So I'm going to start off by sharing my screen right now, and I'm going to walk you through exactly, like literally what that might look like. Okay, so as you can see over here, in this one account, we've got over $3 million in ad spend. And what we're going to do is I'm going to zoom in into specific campaigns to show you exactly how we create our ads as well as our creatives. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to model and see for yourself how you can do this well, even if you feel that you're not a creative person, even if you feel that you're not original, even if you feel that you're not funny or witty. Then today I'm going to be showing you a proven model that you can utilize again and again and again. So if you were to take a look at this specific ad campaign over here, you'll see that we spent approximately 11,000 on this one ad campaign. And if you take a look at the amount of engagements as well as the conversion rate based on the relevance and how well it's performing, you'll notice that over here we got over 1,000 clicks out of 14,000. So it accounted for about maybe close to 10% of the entire thing. And you might notice that, oh wait a second, we spent 11K on this. For some reason, this ad is performing a whole lot better than some of the other campaigns. Now, why is that? Now, to show you how it works, here's step number one. Step number one is to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Guys, first of all, it does help the channel out. And if you want to truly get good at Facebook ads, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Consider subscribing if you want to be able to be updated whenever we drop the latest techniques as well as strategies. Now back to this video over here. So what does this mean? Well, if we were to take a look at this specific ad, as you can see here, it says Life of a Content Creator. Let's take a look and see how this video begins. As you can see, it's an ad. It's got over 1,800 likes, about 300 shares. But understand something, okay? It's not about the likes and shares. You can't bank in like and shares. And on top of that, there are different variations to this ad. And if you were to kind of accumulate all of that together, the numbers are actually significantly higher in this. But let's take a look at the messaging and show you how you can model and replicate this as well. Here we go. And cut! Hey, this is Peng Joon here, and it's true, life of a content creator can be tough. It seems like you're juggling all these different things. And the truth is, this video right here was originally from TikTok. And the reason why I created that video is because, as you guys can see... Okay, let me just pause this for a second, okay? Because we don't need to watch the entire ad, right? Which is about, 3 minutes long. But the goal that I'm trying to get you to see is you might notice that this ad here is to promote a webinar that has already ended. And if you watch my previous video that I just dropped, I actually deconstructed the profitability of this webinar. And if you didn't watch that last video drop, you can go and check it out after you complete this video. But you might notice that this ad here is to send people to my webinar, and you'll notice that this ad is doing significantly better than others. But you might notice that, first of all, the open of this video, which is the hook or the pattern interrupt or the scroll stopper, right? This was actually based on a viral filter that was on TikTok, where it's basically you just kind of like duplicating yourself. So I wasn't being original. I wasn't trying to spend 3 hours of utilizing my creative juice thinking about what to do in order to better get somebody's attention or to interrupt somebody's feed. I am allowing numbers and stats to do the figuring out for me. I am allowing what's already proven to be viral, to be engaging, and you ride on something that is statistically, statistically, right, proven, to make sure that I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. Now, let me show you why this is so powerful. It is because you can actually reuse this again and again and again and again and again. And in a moment, I'm going to show you why a lot of my campaigns, okay, now this webinar was just over, so we just switched it off. But you might notice that there's like 1,600 campaigns in here. And I'm going to prove to you that when you launch these videos, you don't need to be spending all that time and effort and energy and focus and resources doing one and then you gotta do it again and again and again. But rather, you can actually reuse the angles and the ads that you've shot over and over again. So what does this mean? You're gonna notice that when it comes to our ads, we actually reuse our hooks over and over again. Now, how does that work? Let me head over to the whiteboard for a second to show you what the structure might look like. So in other words, how I think about this is there are three main segments to creating a winning ad. Now, the first one is basically the pattern interrupt, sometimes known as the hook, sometimes known as a scroll stopper, sometimes known as, the thing that's going to get their attention. Okay, the first 5 seconds that stops the scroll. Okay, now if you take a look at this hook over here, this is basically something that I can get of whatever is trending on Instagram Reels, whatever is trending on TikTok. Why? Because this is usually something that is, in most cases, 15 seconds to 60 seconds. And what I'm looking at is this a specific hashtag, right? I might look for a specific trending hashtag. I might look out for a specific move, right? Without doing all those weird viral dance moves. Or maybe it's a specific music. Maybe it's a specific filter. Okay. Now, pro tip over here. You might notice that music earlier is like from the Avengers, right? So sometimes if you're running it as an ad, it might get flagged. So one of the things that you can do in order to get past this auto flag that might stop you from running your ad is to distort the music. Sometimes we make it
higher pitched.
Sometimes we might make it lower pitched. Sometimes we could just change the sound a little bit where it's still distinct, but it's not the same. Okay, so that we can still utilize that viral music. Sometimes it could be a filter. So you might notice the video that you saw earlier, right? That was just a viral filter. I think it was called Multiple Me's or something, right? So this is how you can start creating, like before TikTok was around, or Reels or Snapchat, whatever it might be, it would be really hard, or at least you would have to hire somebody to create these type of effects. But now it's pretty much free, right? Doesn't require creativity. You're merely just modeling what's proven to secure somebody's attention based on what's already viral, right? So what's already proven. Okay, so when you start watching these videos, the good thing now is when your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband questions you and says,
"Honey, why are you spending so much time on TikTok, right? Why are you looking at other guys or girls?"
You know what your answer would be? Your best answer would be,
"Honey, this is all research. This is all marketing. Right? I'm just doing the homework." Right?
So now there's a great justification to be spending more time on those platforms. But the truth is, as you're looking at, as you're scrolling and you're doing this, what you're really looking at is all these different things here, because this is going to help you create a much better hook. Now, what's going to happen next is you will notice that, and I'm going to prove it to you, that these hooks can be reused again and again and again, because you could have different offers. For example, this one was for a one-off webinar. Right? Now, if I wanted to sell a different offer, for example, a physical product or my book, you might notice in the first example, if you watch the entire ad, right, which we don't need to do, it's like 3 to 5 minutes long, but the call to action was to a webinar funnel. However, I've also have the same variation of the same hook, but with a different offer. And to use a different offer, we just need to change the bridge or the story in between. Let's take a look at how that might sound like by watching this next piece of the puzzle. Okay, here we go. Notice, by the way, the distortion in the music as well. The struggle is real. The life of a content creator, usually when people see the result, it might seem like it's just a video that's a few minutes long. But the truth is, to create content, okay, let me just pause this entire thing over here. Now, this whole video maybe is like, what, also about 3 minutes long, but you might notice that the call to action and the offer is slightly different. Okay, so what actually happens is you might notice that at the end of it all, I am getting people to go ahead and get a copy of a book. I'm sending people to a free plus shipping offer. So if you think about it, that's the power of creating these different hooks. You see, right now, there's a compounded effect. And the compounded effect is when you create these viral videos for whatever, whether for IG Reels or TikTok. Truth is, I've got zero interest in creating viral videos. I don't want to be Insta famous. I don't want to be playing the TikTok game. But however, I understand the importance of those platforms to create a great hook. So what's really happening is you're farming on multiple channels, because now you're creating organic content on TikTok and Instagram, but at the same time you're creating a bank of hooks in order to create different variations of your offer and ad, and that is how you're able to scale and utilize these different hooks for different offer and different funnels while having amazing engagements and numbers, while converting at the same time by creating ads that your audience think that it's funny or engaging or viral, and have the numbers to back it up. So that is one of the many different ways that we create ads that engage, ads that convert without being creative, by literally modeling what's proven to work. Let me know in the comments below, and number one, tell me one of your biggest takeaways from this video. As always, just type in Facebook ad creatives, and we are always picking at least 3 winners from each video to give away prizes as well as event tickets. And if you gotta be in it to win it. And as always, smash the like button if you feel that this video has given you value. And as always, subscribe to the channel if you want to be the first to be notified. And if you truly want to get good at Facebook ads and creatives and copy, be sure to binge watch this entire playlist that's going to appear in front of you, in about 5 seconds. Here we go.